Good afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce the Lifetime Achievement honoree, Wray Gunn, who is presently the chairman of the Board of Trustees for the Clinton Church Restoration Project. This award honors an individual who has dedicated his or her life to being a leader and role model and has made an enduring and profound difference in the community and in the lives of the people who live in the community. Wray Gunn is a well-known and beloved community leader in the Berkshires. He's a longtime Sheffield resident whose influence was evident in high school and throughout his life. His community service and quiet activism have manifested themselves in many ways. He broke racial barriers at school and work. He was a longtime trustee and trustee chair of his family's church. He co-chaired a local 1969 Human Rights Commission that led to the founding of Construct Incorporated, for which he served as a charter member and president. For decades, he held leadership roles with Sheffield's Historical Society and Planning Board and the local Lions Club. A longtime member of the NAACP, Wray has worked for decades to honor the legacy of W.E.B. Du Bois and the region's rich African-American heritage. He has done all of this with his equally committed wife, Cora Portnoff, by his side. Wray is known by many for being friendly and having a positive outlook on life. Wray is a charismatic and natural leader. He jokes that some of his skills may have been honed during his years as a referee. Quote, "I've got the whistle. I make the final decision, so this is it," unquote. Those who have worked closely with him also know Wray for his honesty, patience, integrity, courage, and kindness. When Wray Gunn's family relocated from Atlanta to the Berkshires in the early 1940s, they had to sit in a segregated car at the back of a train. In the North, where their family roots dated back to the 1700s, the Gunn brothers were among the very few Black students in town. When overt segregation was less common, discrimination persisted. Undeterred, Wray broke down barriers wherever he found them. As a teen, he and his brothers played on previously all-white sports teams. As a college student at UMass Amherst, he became the first African-American athlete to play basketball and the first to be named captain of a varsity team. He broke ground during a 40-year career as an analytic chemist at Pfizer, and again during his 4 decades as an official of local basketball, baseball, and soccer games. After 9 decades, he remains unstoppable. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wray Gunn.
Well, it seems like I've been impassioned with nonprofit work for a long time now. I've worked with a lot of charities and I worked with a lot of nonprofits here in South County. I have been with the Sheffield Historical Society for a long time. I have been with the mainstay of the Great Barrington Lions Club for a long time. And what we do is we do work to help people in the community. And it always gives me a great sense of pleasure to do something for people and they appreciate it. You know, you don't need to ask them if they like it. You can tell from the expression in their face and how they look at you and how grateful they are that somebody was there to help answer their needs. So that sort of affects me. I was an umpire here in Berkshire County for a long time, and I was always on the wrong end of the stick. Well, when I got out of that, I turned it around so that I could help people out more, and they wouldn't have to criticize me as much.